Hey, what is up with you guys and girls today? In today's video, as you guys can see from the title, we are seeing what happens when you retire your MyPlayer in NBA 2K19. We did this back in 2K18. It went off, everyone loved it. So let's see if you guys can hit that like for me, guys. Let's aim for 100 likes in this video. Share the video to every one of your friends. Hit that subscribe button. We just hit 25k. Thank you guys so much for 25k. Now, as you guys can see, I hit 10 of the 10 accolades do make the Hall of Fame. I'll be discussing the fastest way to get every accolade if you want to hit the Hall of Fame. Get this speech and everything. So after the Hall of Fame speech, I'll discuss all that and a lot more. So stick around, enjoy the cutscene. I'll see you guys after it.
Thank you, everyone. You know, when I was playing in China, grinding in the G League, I never would have thought in a million years that I'd be standing here today, giving an acceptance speech at the Basketball Hall of Fame in front of some of the greatest players who ever lived. I mean, now, even after all my years in the league, it still doesn't seem real. But I guess it is. I mean, we all really here, right? Like, I'm not dreaming? Okay, then. I guess I have a few things to say and some people to thank. I try to keep this short. First off, I wouldn't be here without my parents. Mom, Dad, I love you. You've been with me every step of the way. They never gave up on me chasing my dream, even when I was on the other side of the world, scared and confused. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Next, I gotta mention Corey Harris. Where's he at? Corey. There he is. Yo, this dude's been my mentor since my freshman year in college. And we didn't always get along, but he helped me to get a shot in the NBA when I didn't even think it was possible. And for that, I am forever grateful. Corey, you the man. Thank you for everything you did for me back then. I am so blessed and honored to have you as my friend now. I also see my old rival out there, Marcus Young. Marcus, man, you did everything you could to get under my skin early on. But it brought out the best in me when I hit the court, and ultimately, it made me a better player. I know you wish it was you up here tonight instead of me, but, I mean, what can I say? Tell Zach I said what's up. It is so exciting to see all these players here that I battled with year after year. Giannis, where are you at? Joel, you out there? There you are. Yeah, trusting the process after all these years. Who else we got? Bra? Lonzo? D-Book? Trey? Man, it is so good to see you all out here tonight. Let me see, I also want to thank my coaches. I've been so enormously lucky throughout the course of my career. My coaches have always helped me, showed me concrete things to work on to take my game to the next step or even the next half step in my career. They listened to me when I had ideas that could help the team. And that's all that any player can ask for in this league. And finally, I just want to thank from the bottom of my heart, the fans. Whether you've been with me since day one or jumped on the bandwagon later, you mean the world to me. I've had the opportunity to meet many of you throughout the course of my career, and I gotta say that y'all have been nothing short of awesome. I know many players say that they do this for the fans, and that doesn't always ring true. But for me, it absolutely does. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for being there for me in the good times and the bad. Basketball is a beautiful game, and I have been blessed to have been able to play it at the highest level. I guess this is it. I can't wait to see what the next generation has in store. Thank you all for everything. It means the world to me. Thank you.
Okay, that was the 2K19's What Happens When You Retire MyCareer speech. I'll leave a card top right hand of the corner of the screen to watch the 2K18's What Happens When You Retire. Now, the things between 2K18's and 2K19's you can see, if you watch the last one, a lot of things happened, like a bit more auditorium noise. It wasn't so dead. The speech was a little bit better. But I'm going to read the comments of 2K18's one and what they can improve for 2K20's retirement speech. A lot of people said, like, when you retire, you should get, like, incentives. Like, you get a million VC or something. I don't know about that. But maybe get, like, Nike shoes, some Jordan shoes, and something to incentivize you to actually retire in NBA 2K19, because you can't play MyCareer anymore. As you guys can see, I'm actually only a 92 overall because I don't really care about 99 this year. I want to show you guys what happens. So obviously I'm going to show you if you can go to every store and all that sort of stuff in the background, and how to get them accolades real quick. The fastest way for me is I went for the shooting ones first. So I went for my badges for my shot creators. I just went for my shooting badges, and then I got the shooting ones. That was the easiest one. Then I went to get assists. The rebounding one for me was the hardest one, but I actually got that. But if you want to get it easy, you simply just play the first season every single game. Get that All-Star, get the MVP, get the Finals MVP, everything. And then the second season, play at least 25 games and sim like 5 games for the All-Star game. Play them 5 games and then play the All-Star game, then sim the rest of that season and do that for the next season to get the All-Star games done. That was the best way to do that. And the other ones, well, they're just pretty self-explanatory. Like, you know, 10 out of 10 is pretty easy. But the hardest ones were the points, steals, leaders and steals, blocks, assists, all that sort of stuff. You guys can do that from just normal play. But with the 2K18 comments, we said when nobody claps after you've been inducted into the Hall of Fame and realize no one's actually in the theater. That was the biggest complaint of 2K18's MyCareer speech. There was no auditorium noise. It was just blank. There's someone talking into a microphone like me right now, talking into a dead space of air. Like, obviously when you're in an auditorium full of people, you gotta hear people clapping, people cheering, hear people like stuff like that. At least 2K19 actually added that into the game. And he says after he makes a joke, they have the audience laugh. Like, come on. So they had a little bit of laughing, obviously, but that is not, that's cringy. Like, here again, 2K did a terrible job with the MyPlayer voice. 2K19's MyPlayer voice, in my opinion, was better. What do you guys think? Now, the more stuff, like they're saying the corniest stuff ever, like that intro or that whole auditorium thing was really corny. Was 2K19's corny? I didn't think it was as corny, but it actually was pretty corny. You guys have some funny comments. Like this one's like, this dude knows how to stretch a video out to 10 minutes. Hey, I knew how to do it. I just rambled on like I'm doing right now, but I'm actually talking about actual stuff that 2K20 can do. Like, you gotta incentivize us, 2K. You gotta incentivize us to actually do this. Like, you obviously worked up the speech a little bit, but maybe bring like Michael Jordan next to you, or like Kobe or something, giving you something. They'll show you your MVP medal, your MVP rings, your finals MVPs, rings, as I said, like your shoe collections. I don't know shoe collection, but all your awards on the tables beside you to have some more pictures in there. Just a dead scene. It's a blank picture at the back of him, then someone speaking into a dead audience. Like, come on, man. What do you think that is? That was the most boring NBA 2K MyCareer storyline. I hope 2K19 gets better. Sorry to say, Chris J Productions, if you're watching, it wasn't that much better. What it was better. At least it was better. When I was young, I got my first 2K14. My 3-point player opened a missed 3 and I got my man and retired. I was so young, dude. Like, a lot of people that was what I liked about that video. Like, a lot of people commented and they're like, this speech was motivational. They said hi to me. I liked everyone's comment. I replied to everyone. So tell me in the comment section down below if you like the 2K18 or 2K19 better. Hit that like, share, subscribe if you want to. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.